Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hills Corners Library Virtual Family Story Times. Today, we have so much fun planned for you, but first I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Miss Jessica. I am so happy to be here with all of you today, and thank you so much for watching. We have a ton of fun planned for all of us today. We're going to do some singing and some dancing and some silliness and obviously some stories because it's story time. Can't have story time without stories. So before we get started, I like to kick off all my story times by singing hello to all my friends. I hope that you can help me do this. It's pretty simple and I think you'll catch on because you're very, very smart. Can we sing our hello song together? It goes like this. We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and say hello. But we don't just wave, we do other things too, like we clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. We march and say hello, we march and say hello. With our friends at story time, we march and say hello. We wiggle and say hello, we wiggle and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wiggle and say hello. We smile and sing hello, we smile and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we smile and sing hello. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for your help. That would not have gone that great without you. So, since it's story time, I think we should kick our story time off with a story. But before we do, let's talk about our theme today. We are going to talk today all about what is happening outside. And has anyone noticed that the weather has gotten warmer and the sun is out for a little bit longer, maybe all the snow is melting? Why might that be? The seasons are changing, yes. And what season comes after winter? I think I heard someone say spring. Great job. So our story time today is all about springtime and what happens to the weather in springtime. So in the winter, it's snowy and cold. In the springtime, we already said it's warming up a little bit. And what happens to the sky? It starts to rain. And we can put on a raincoat to keep the rain off of our bodies, and we can put on our rain boots to keep the rain off our feet. But what do we need to go over our head to keep the rain off of our head? An umbrella. Great job. So our first book today is called The Green Umbrella. The Green Umbrella by Jackie Azua Kramer. One rainy day, an elephant was taking a walk with his green umbrella. Along came a hedgehog. "Excuse me," said the hedgehog, "I believe you have my boat." "Your what?" said the elephant. "I crossed deep oceans on my boat and faced the crash of icy waves. I saw dolphins leap 2 by 2 and tasted the salty spray of whales. The stars were my guide and my boat a faithful friend," said the hedgehog. "I'm sure you're mistaken," replied the elephant. "This isn't your boat, this is my umbrella. However, you're welcome to share it and stay dry." Along came a cat. "Excuse me," said the cat, "I believe you have my tent." "Your what?" asked the elephant and the hedgehog. "I study plants and flowers in wooded forests. In the evenings, among hanging vines and giant leaves, I'd camp under my trusty tent and enjoy a cup of tea," said the cat. "I'm sure you're mistaken," replied the elephant. "This isn't your tent, this is my umbrella. However, you're welcome to share it and stay dry." Along came a bear. Can I see your bear claws? Along came a bear.
"Excuse me," said the bear, "but I believe you have my flying machine."
"Your what?" asked the elephant, the hedgehog, and the cat.
"I flew through windy skies in my flying machine. I soared through clouds high up in the air and saw the northern lights glimmer above the rolling hills. I floated on wings, free and far from the noise of busy towns below," said the bear.
"I'm sure you're mistaken," replied the elephant. "This isn't your flying machine or your tent or your boat. When I was a child, I was a pirate, and my umbrella was my sword. I was a circus acrobat, and my umbrella was my balancing pole. I was a home run hitter, and the umbrella was my bat." Can you hit a home run? The crowd goes wild. Good job. The rain stopped and the sun came out. "I'll be on my way," said the elephant, closing his umbrella tight. "Goodbye." "I need my boat," squealed the hedgehog. "I need my tent," cried the cat.
"I need my flying machine," growled the bear.
Along came an old rabbit.
"Excuse me," said the old rabbit, "I believe you have my cane."
"Your what?" asked the elephant, the hedgehog, the cat, and the bear.
"I climbed hundreds of stairs to the tops of desert pyramids. I hiked tall mountains to reach moss-covered ruins with the help of my sturdy cane. In a maze of dark caves, sure in my steps over stony trails, I discovered ancient treasures," said the old rabbit.
"I'm sure you're mistaken," sighed the elephant. "This isn't your cane, it's my umbrella, which has sheltered me from the rain and the sun." The elephant noticed the old rabbit wiping his brow from the sun's heat. Can we do that? Can you wipe your brow from the heat? "However, you're welcome to share it and stay cool," offered the elephant, opening his umbrella.
"That would be nice," smiled the old rabbit.
"I can make us all a nice cup of tea," suggested the cat.
"Sounds wonderful," agreed the hedgehog and the bear.
So, in the shade of the green umbrella, the elephant, the hedgehog, the cat, the bear, and the old rabbit shared their stories, drank tea, planned adventures, and became fast friends. Together they went sailing, and camping, and flying, and hiking, and when it rained, they stayed dry under their green umbrella. The end. Thank you for helping me with that story. That was great. I had fun reading that one. So, we have a felt board activity, and I will give you one guess as to what is on our felt board today. Think back to what our story just was about. And can you guess it? Did you guess umbrellas? It's umbrellas! Can you count with me how many umbrellas are on our felt board today? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 umbrellas. I have a rhyme for this, but I'm gonna need your help on your little fingers to help me count how many umbrellas we have. So right now we have 5. Can you show me 5? Great job. It goes like this. 5 umbrellas stood by the door. The pink one went outside. Then there were 4. Can you show me 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. 4 umbrellas, pretty as can be. The purple went outside. Then there were 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you show me 3? Great job. 3 umbrellas, not much to do. The yellow went outside. Then there were 2. 1, 2. 2 umbrellas. 2 umbrellas, not having much fun. The blue one went outside. And then there was 1. What's our color? What color umbrella do we have here? It's our green umbrella. It's famous. It's from our story. One green umbrella alone in the hall. The green one went outside, and that was all. Great job. Thank you so much for helping me count our umbrellas. So umbrellas are there to protect our head when it rains. But can you think of how many ways the rain could actually be a good thing? We could use it for drinking water. Animals need it to drink and to live. And what else needs rain so that it can grow big and tall? Plants, or maybe flowers? I think flowers. Flowers sound really nice to me. I love flowers. Our next book is all about flowers. It's called Digger and the Flower. Digger and the Flower by Joseph Kuefler. It was morning, and the big trucks were ready to work. Can you rev your engines? Vroom, vroom, we're ready to work. Let's hoist, said the crane. Let's push, said Dozer. Let's dig, said Digger. Together, they built tall buildings for working. How many of you have seen tall buildings just like this? Raise your hand if you've seen them. Oh, that's a lot. They built roads for driving. Can you drive a car? And bridges for crossing. They built and built until the loud whistle blew. I'm beat, said Crane. Me too, said Dozer. The other big trucks took a break, but Digger did not. He had found something in the rubble. Hello there, said Digger. The flower was tiny, but it was beautiful. Can you see it? Can you see the big, beautiful flower? Every day, while the other big trucks built, Digger visited the flower. He watered it when its leaves looked dry. Can we water our flower? He shielded it on windy days. Can we be the wind? Ooh, good wind. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flower a beautiful bedtime song. Can we take it out? Great job. The flower grew, but the city grew too. Soon, every space had been filled. Every space but one. We need to put a building here, said Crane. Dozer started his engine. Before Digger could stop him, Dozer blew a big puff of smoke and cut the flower down. No. Then the other big trucks went back to work, but Digger did not. He was very sad. When the smoke cleared, Digger saw something in the rubble. Little seeds, he said. Can you see the seeds? He scooped them up and drove. He drove past the tall buildings, past the farthest house on the farthest street. He drove to a place no big truck had ever been. There, Digger stopped. He dug and scooped. Can we dig? And scoop. Good job. And tucked the seeds into the warm earth. Every day, Digger cared for the seeds. He watered them when their leaves looked dry. And he shielded them on windy days. Whoosh, whoosh. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flowers a bedtime song. Good job. Oh, look at them, they're growing. Great job. The end. That was lovely, and it actually made me think of a song that I know about flowers. And I would love to teach that song to you. It's called 10 Little Flowers. But before we start singing, all we need for this song are our voices and our 10 little fingers. Can you wiggle your fingers for me? I want to get our fingers warmed up and ready for this song. So we're going to do a little warm up first. First, we say hi to our friends. Hi, friends! And then we wave hello to ourselves. Hello, self. And then we chop some broccoli. Chop, 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 chop. And touchdown! Great job. Do your fingers feel all nice and warm and ready to go? Mine do. So, I'm going to teach you this song, and it goes in 2 parts. So we're going to learn the first part first. I will sing it first so that you know how it goes, and then we can sing it together. Are you ready? It goes, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 flowers in spring. Can we try that together now? Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 flowers in spring. Great job. So the second part is a lot of fun, and we have to be really physical with our bodies and stretch up big and tall. I will sing it first so that you know how it goes, and then we can sing it together. Sound good? The second part goes, give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, so they grow up tall. Ready to try that part together? Ready? Give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, so they grow up tall. Great, do you think we can try the whole thing? I think we can. Ready? Got our counting fingers ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 flowers in spring. Give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, give them rain and lots of sunshine, so they grow up tall. So tall, good job, that was amazing. So much fun. So for this next book, it is extra special. And we need an extra special piece of equipment to read this book together. I need for you to go and find a scarf. This one seems to be working just fine. So if you don't have scarves at your house, or wherever you might be watching this, you can go ahead and grab yourself a piece of fabric or a blanket or maybe even a tissue, something you can wave around with us together. It doesn't have to be a scarf. So let's do some practice waves while our friends who need to find their scarves can go ahead and do that. So let's wave our scarves up high. Woo! And wave them down low. Let's wave them really fast. And wave them super slow. Ready? One more time. Wave up high. And wave down low. Wave it really fast. And really super slow. Awesome waving. Great job. So, for this book, it is called Sunny by Celia Krampien. And it has a lot of really fun, action-y words that we're gonna use our scarves to help us with. I'm hoping I can do this while holding the book. We'll find out. Sunny by Celia Krampien. Most people do not like rainy days. Most people would say that there's nothing good about trudging to school on a rainy day. Can we trudge? Trudge. While the wind crawls up your sleeves. Can you crawl up your sleeve? Good job. And puddles soak your boots, making your footsteps squish and squash. Squish, squash, squish, squash. That is what most people would say. But not Sunny. Sunny thought this day was the perfect day to use her big yellow umbrella. Sunny has a yellow umbrella. Until a big gust of wind came along. Oh, can we be the wind? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good job. Now, most people would say that being pulled through the air by an umbrella was a bad sort of situation, but not Sunny, who felt like a bird soaring high above the little town below. Can we wave our scarves way up high? Good job. Maybe flutter them like a bird. Great job. But soon, the town below was replaced by a stormy sea. Can we hear a stormy sea? Oh, the waves are so choppy. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Good job. Now, most people would agree that being blown out to sea was an awful, terrible sort of situation. But not Sunny, who liked watching the white-capped waves rolling and tumbling over one another. Ooh, this one I'm gonna have to put the book down for because it's gonna be way too fun. Can we roll and tumble our waves? Do one of these. Oh, good job. Great job. Ooh. Then the sea started to get a little too close. Down, down, down she fell. Let's take our scarves and throw them up in the air. Oh no. Good job. Now, being trapped in a small boat and adrift on a stormy sea is what most people would call a horrible, dreadful, and ghastly sort of situation. But not Sunny, who thought she preferred boating just now to swimming. Because the water looks really scary. I don't blame her. And that's when a big wave came. Oh, can we be a big wave? Whoosh! Great job. Now, most people would say that things were looking exceedingly bleak. That being stuck on a rock in a boat, surrounded by a stormy sea, was probably as bad as things could get. But not Sunny, who thought things weren't as bad because at least she wasn't alone. She's got a little seagull friend. Can we give our scarves a hug? Great job. But then she was. Can we make our scarves float away? My scarves. Now, most people would probably cry at this point. And this time, that's exactly what Sunny did. But then, look at all the birds coming to help. Can we bring our scarves? Can we flutter them back? All our helpful birds. Good job. Up, up, up she rose. Can we throw our scarves up in the air? Great job. She was lifted off the rock, over a less stormy sea, and over the little town, and set down just where she needed to be. Now, most people would say that being late for school was a bad kind of situation, but not Sunny. She thought that just this one time, her teacher would understand. The end. Great job, great scarfing. You can go ahead and put your scarves away. You know what? I don't have a watch here, but you know what? I think we have just enough time. I was about to sing our closing song, but you know what? We have time for a bonus book. Oh my gosh, are you ready? very convincing to me. Are you ready for a bonus book? Let's see if we can sing it and see if we're ready. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, wiggle around. If you're ready for a story, wiggle around. Oh, good wiggling. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, wiggle around. If you're ready for a story, please sit down. If you're ready for a story, please sit down. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, please sit down. I think we're ready now. Our last story today is called When Spring Comes and is by Henkes. It is so cute. When Spring Comes by Henkes. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. Yeah, pretty much. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. We already know how much we love flowers. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Do you like the mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. We do like umbrellas here. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly, and it changes its mind a lot. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. You will feel it, you will smell it, you will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Now you have to wait for summer. Anybody else really looking forward to summer? I know I am. The end. Great job, great listening. I had so much fun today with our spring-themed story time. Thank you for watching. We are hoping to do this every week at the same time, Wednesday mornings. This is mostly a message for grown-ups right now, but please, if you liked this, if you had fun, make sure you let us know. Maybe leave me a comment and say hi. I'd love to know if you were watching. Maybe ask a grown-up to leave a comment. But sadly, it is about that time. And I would like to close, as much as I like to open my story times with hello songs, I like to close my story times with goodbye songs. And our goodbye song goes like this. Do you know what time it is? What time it is? What time it is? Do you know what time it is? Story time is over. Now it's time to wave goodbye, to wave goodbye, to wave goodbye. Now it's time to wave goodbye, 'cause story time is over. But come back and we'll have fun, we'll have fun, we'll have fun. But come back and we'll have fun when we meet again. Bye, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.